Now, you and I, we've been bombarded. I'm sure you've seen images from Gaza of starving children, relief aid not coming through, and you're wondering, well, what is Israel really holding back food? Is Israel holding back this? You know, if you're not careful, you'll start to believe everything you see in the media. And I know you don't believe that, so we have Paul Petit in Gaza bring us a report. Paul?
While the IDF continues its assault against Hamas in Gaza, Israel is seeing setbacks on the global stage. The IDF is now pausing operations 10 hours a day to improve the flow of aid into the territory.
Mr. President, Prime Minister Netanyahu said there's no starvation in Gaza. Do you agree with that assessment?
I don't know. I mean, based on television, I would say not particularly, because those children look very hungry.
Netanyahu calls accusations of deliberate starvation a bold-faced lie, insisting images of hungry Palestinians are an act of Hamas propaganda.
There is no policy of starvation in Gaza, and there is no starvation in Gaza.
Seeming to back that claim, recent footage from Al Sahaba market in Gaza City, packed with food, and reports that a photo of an emaciated child held up by news outlets as the face of starvation in Gaza was actually a child with a genetic disorder who was evacuated from Gaza in June.
We enable humanitarian aid throughout the duration of the war to enter Gaza. Otherwise, there would be no Gazans.
And in a startling new development, the New York Times, who used this photo, admitted they knew the child had a pre-existing condition, but decided to run the story anyway. And keep in mind that the press is still forbidden in Gaza, so they rely on Gaza media and Hamas-run government outlets for their reports and images without a means of verification. So the next time you see an image of a starving child, remember who's behind the camera, what they want you to see, and what they don't want you to see.
Israel's dealing with an immoral, an evil enemy, genocidal enemy, massacred, mass raped our citizens, and an immoral, morally confused West that's making us feed our enemy, even though it's known that Hamas itself takes the aid and sells it at exorbitant prices to its own people.
Reporting from Israel for Flashpoint, I'm Paul Petit.